Used to be, yeah.
So I don't actually. I watched like the first 10 minutes and then went to bed. Um,
All
so
right.
how does this work? Do we work off
Yeah.
what the last guys had, or do
Yes.
we just like do our own stuff?
Yes, you work off what the last guys had, and then at the end you'll get some money depending on how well you do, and you spend it for the next poor bloke.
Oh,
And you
okay.
also make a decision for the next person. So the last team said, "All right, we're heading to the armory, and now you guys have to deal with the armory." And then afterwards, you're like, "Yeah, well, you fuckers get to go to the nuclear waste field,
Okay.
have fun getting cancer and dying." So
So at the armory, we get one free gun upgrade. Damn.
yeah,
Okay,
if
how do
you
I join?
survive. So you and I are
I
friends,
remember
right? That
this
you keep changing
game.
your freaking name.
It's just
Need
called. It's
to
Deadly
add you
Bunnies
on
now. It's
Steam.
it's not changed.
Oh, there you are.
It's very simple this time.
All right, I'll invite you to lobby. Hey, invited. What up, Storm? How you doing? So Bunnies has never even used Tabletop Simulator. Basically, the entire quote-unquote game is just a table in space, and then you download mods to actually put board games on it.
Oh
It's
Jesus, there's
pretty
so
simple.
many colored
But
circles.
added you, Hamlet?
How did you know who I was?
Because your Steam name is very, very hard to find.
Oh, I see.
He's hidden it well.
Well,
I could never guess what it was.
at least I'm
Just
unique.
had a divine divination.
Yeah,
Controls.
I should go back to
Left.
changing it every 5 seconds.
See, I've done that and then kind of just gave up.
Jeremy already trolling a little bit.
Uh,
Dude, yeah, I used to change my name a lot, and then I actually did okay in some returns tourneys, and people were sort of recognizing who I was. So then I got stuck with a name that I just had at the time. I was like, oh, well, yeah.
yeah, see, or you could, I just changed it so often that people just expected it to be different.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a theme, then it works out, right? Everyone goes with the theme.
It goes with the theme. Watch as, like, I picked Skaven or something as
Oh
my favorite
God.
faction, and then, like, a month later got over it, but I was stuck with this forever. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
But,
It just said fail to load model a bunch of times. That's gonna be interesting.
oh no.
Oh, it shows my Steam profile picture.
Support the
It's
manga
glorious.
industry any way you can. Then you just support.
I got that off a pirate site. I got that image off a pirate site.
That's irony.
The glorious thing. It's
Okay.
character from Mad Max as well. It's great.
Wow, that's Mad Max is a little more erotic than I remember. A little more. All right.
Just the wheat had more erotic.
Yeah. So. For anybody popping into the VOD, popping into the stream, Grimderwald, what are you seeing? You're seeing shenanigans. So I'll pull up your Photoshop for you. This is part 2. Essentially, we have. It's hard to describe. So basically, it's a board game I designed in real life, played with some friends, and then I talked about it once, and some people on Steam wanted me to do it, so I ported it to Tabletop Simulator. These people were on a ship. That spaceship went to another planet. They raided, pillaged. They thought they did a great job, although it was surprisingly easy. Then they went home, very merry. They were partying it up, and then an announcement came over the intercom that said, we fucked up. There's a bunch of alien eggs on board. They're all hatching. We probably need to leave this ship forever and get to the escape pods. So, mission 1, previous group of random people from my Discord, Platypus, Bobman, and Rinless, defended some civilians on their way out of the hangar. And then once they launched those ships, they got a call that said, we need your help in the barracks. There's a bunch of people that are going to die. Also, then a different guy popped up and said, I need your help in the armory. All the aliens are grabbing guns. And that's probably not great. And that team chose, shit, we should go to the armory and stop those guys from getting guns. So that's this team. We have Deadly Bunnies. Deadly Bunnies, say hi.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just admiring the Beastman model.
Oh, yeah, it's a good model.
Yeah, hello.
And we have Stormrunner. Stormrunner's out there somewhere. Then we have Zep. Zip, Zep, Zippity
Hello.
Zep. And they're going to be taking over where the other guys left off. It is a squad-based shooter, so sometimes you'll lose people, and that's just the sacrifice you need to make for the mission, right? Right.
Mm.
All right, we're back at the tabletop thing. So, your previous people left off. You can pick any of their teams that you want. There's 3 teams. There's Bobman's team, which has a healer and some randoms. There was Platypus's team, which has a sniper that can drop turrets that he put a lot of money into, and then a random fuck. And then there was Rinless's team, which was a massive horde of OK guys. So he had 4 playable characters. So when you pick whoever you want, you can grab the cards with left-clicking them and move them to wherever you want. And you can claim that as like your area of the table. It's mostly for you, as long as you remember where your team is.
I think I will take Bobman's team if no one has a dibs on it.
Okay.
So it's a rather amusing team.
Oh no.
Did the beautiful IS-2 survive? Yeah, she's chilling. She survived. The only thing that died was one of Platypus's 2 guys. Biff, Bilgit. I forget what his name was. It started with a B and he died.
Oh
no.
yes.
Neferata's lacking a model. Or Neferita. Is that Neferita?
Neferita?
Neferita's lacking a model.
It's
Is that part of the guy that had the horde?
Oh, yeah. I see the model, but if it didn't load for you, just pick a different model that did. So you see this pile of guys?
There's a pile of guys.
There's a pile of guys, yeah, you're hovering over it.
None of them loaded in.
Okay. Then I will just get you a
white
different one.
circles. It's all white circles.
Neferata's a bear. Congratulations,
Oh,
you have a bear.
hell yeah. Okay. That's even better than whatever it was before.
It's just a bear now.
Oh, wait. No, wait. Oh, no, that's not...
Okay.
Oh,
Do your
yeah.
other 3 characters have models, Bunny?
Yeah, I think so.
As long as they have models for you, that's good. And then hopefully Storm...
Team all have models and...
What doesn't have models?
No, they do. The Bobman's team all have it, so...
Good.
Be good. But yeah, there's just a bunch of white dots here in the middle.
Yeah, sometimes some of them don't load in.
No!
Oh, no.
No, the Beastman
He's back.
vibrated off the map.
He's back. You're fine.
How do I rotate him?
Q and E when you're holding something.
No, like up and down. Like
Oh, F.
Oh, okay.
F for flip.
No, okay.
ER.
Taking my Space Marine.
Space Marine. So, while you guys sort that out, the rules are very, very simple. Every turn you can move up to the movement speed of each character. Now note, each character has different speeds, so pay attention to the cards. And you can do one thing, whether that thing is reviving a teammate, whether that thing is shooting, whether that thing is opening a door. You could do a thing. Move, do a thing. That's your entire turn.
So is each move speed like 1 square?
1 square, yes. And the map should be hidden from you right now. Let me switch to a player perspective so the audience knows what you see. They just see that. They see a bunch of boxes pseudo-hiding some stuff.
Hell yeah, I got Gary.
Yeah. But then I'm the game master role, so I can see all the stuff.
Picks up downed allies.
Alright. What the... Storm, where did you get all those troops? Uh-oh. Storm fudged with it. Storm's moving around the bad guys. That's
Oh, no,
illegal.
It's a rune smith.
Alright.
Fucking dwarfs.
Oh, I did blind. Oh. Hang on.
Need to put them back where they were. Okay. Okay, so whenever you're a little more comfortable with your controls or whatever, you can place your characters that you have anywhere in this area next to the red tile. I notified that as the door. That is the door to the armory. Oh, that was a loud noise, but it seems like it's okay.
The red.
I don't-
Wait, so in the inside of these little corridors, or?
Anywhere in this area.
Okay.
Well, all of ours. Okay.
Yeah, because you're all walking into this armory as a team, and like
Who's stealing my Lucario?
people love stealing.
Okay, so who has the most health? Who's the little
Uh-huh.
idiot who goes in front?
Okay, I'm gonna have to remember who's who.
Bullfrogast, I think, has the most health.
Oh, I guess I've got this one.
Neferata is 6. Balfregas is 9. Yeah, he's a tanky boy.
I'm gonna put the Bobman like right at the door because he's a squishy motherfucker.
Okay, lad with the sword. Both. Specs is the beast man.
I'm gonna
Neferata's a
forget
bear.
what I do.
Look, I can't remember these things.
Okay, mine all look like Space
Oh,
Marines.
That's
so
another thing, bunnies, is if you hover over Gary, it says Gary.
Oh,
So Neferata, if I right click her, she has a name, and I can type Deadly Bunnies Eats Poo. And then
Oh,
anybody who
there's the
hovers over that
name.
just says Deadly Bunnies Eats Poo. So that's how it's easier to remember who they are, is if you just name them, and then when you hover over them, it'll tell you who it is.
okay.
Yar. Make sense?
WSBSSTWI. What is?
What?
What? Gary just has a ton of random text.
Oh. Yeah, it's probably the game I stole the model from, had like all these stats for him in whatever game I stole it from.
Damn, man has a plasma cannon. Okay.
Sage plus. Okay.
Yeah. From whatever game he's actually from, probably Tabletop Warhammer, which I didn't use him. I just picked him because he looked cool.
Oh wait, there's more things that look like Storm Marine. Okay, I'm gonna need to look at the names then. I'm gonna forget what each are.
They are. Well, all of your things are named, so you can just hover over them and it'll
Yeah.
tell you who it is. Oh yeah, there's also dice. Where are the dice? I didn't load them. Saved objects, space dice. So when you shoot your gun, the dice you roll have a 0, a 1, and a 2. A 2 is like you shot someone in the face. A 1 is like you shot him in the arm or leg. A 0 is you missed entirely. Right? Right. Pretty simple.
Zero. So zero isn't. You somehow shot your teammate and your 3 mates behind you. Unfortunate.
No, unfortunately. I know. It's a tragedy. You can't just wipe your entire party.
I've been playing another game that's based off like a hand-drawn tabletop RPG, and if you roll a 0, you legitimately kill yourself and everyone around you.
Ew, that'd be bad.
You're so incompetent, you just like slit your throat. Glorious.
They are.
Slit your throat with a pistol.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you somehow like hit a really sharp edge on it.
Makes sense.
Assault rifle, 10 range, damage, 5 dice. Hell yeah.
It's easier to do than you'd think. Alright. Who's all... Looks like you're mostly in the area. Mostly? For whoever has the sniper... I think that's Zep. I think.
Oh wait, the bear moves when you hold it.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. It's a fancy bear.
They worry about you.
I just have better characters, you know.
It's because you're a better person.
Are we supposed to be able to see this thing?
Yes. The one right around the corner, yes.
Okay.
But I'll get to that in a second. Okay. So whoever has the sniper, by the way, you can drop turrets. It says tournaments because Platypus is a mean person to me, and I misspoke once, and he won't let me live it down. But you can drop turrets. They will shoot. They have an assault rifle, which is 5 dice, 7 range. So, yeah. But they can't move after you drop them, so, you know, be sure about it.
Okay, good
All
to
right.
know.
Okay.
Oh, we're in a very small area then.
Yep, but it will get bigger. So, I think you've placed most of your people. 3, 5. I think we're missing 1 person. Little Biscuit. Yeah.
Not all of mine.
All right. So, from the hangar, the previous team got the call to go to the barracks in the armory. They said the armory, then they sprinted down the hallways. There's sounds of gunfire and explosions everywhere as you're running through, as more and more aliens are just pouring through this poor ship that decided to invade their planet. But you guys are ignoring that. You're going straight for the armory. When you get closer to the armory, it gets quieter. You get back on your radio, you try and call up the original person who called you to come here to the armory, and there is no answer, just static. As you enter the armory, which is where your characters currently are, you hear around the corner a lot of bubbling and gurgling, and a quick peek around the corner reveals a big pustulent mass with like 5 or 6 arms poking out of random directions that are clawing its way along the floor, and it goes over the body of a dead soldier, kind of shivers for a second, and then moves on, and there's nothing left where the soldier's body was. It's pretty fucking gross. With that, we can start, and it starts with you guys. So, if you weren't here for the previous thing, how a player turn works is you 3 are a team, and you all go, and then I go. So it could be like Stormrunner says, hey, I really want Lucario to go first. That's fine. And then Deadly Bunnies says Neferata would be good here. He goes forward. You don't have to be like Deadly Bunnies do everybody, then Zep do everybody. It's like that. But once you've all done everything with all of your guys, I go. Right? Makes sense?
Yep, got it.
Yep.
Okay. As you move up and gain sightlines, I'll be deleting these vision boxes so you can actually see the rest of the map. Your objective is to clear the armory of aliens so that they don't get guns and start shooting at you.
Okay, understandable, I guess.
Yar.
Human boy is color white. Okay.
Sorry, I was just checking something.
No, it's fine. I just see the text log at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm just like bothering you. Okay, that's how I delete them. Got it. Around the corner is Boba Tea. Oh, yeah. There's definitely a Boba Tea in the armory in space.
So I guess we go first, right?
Yeah, someone among you 3 goes.
Okay, I think I've got the most health, right? I got bloody I got Boba Fett. He's got a whole whopping 9 health, some 3 movement. So he takes three whole moves. I think that's 3
Yep, that's her.
whole moves. Oh,
Then he falls on his face.
and then he falls on his face.
Wherever he lands, just let him land and then hit F. But yeah, he's fine. Instructions unclear. TPK imminent. You're imminent.
He walks up and with his, what has he got? An assault rifle? With an assault rifle, he fires 5 whole shots into the pussy creature walking down the hallway.
All right.
Where's my dice?
So there's a crap ton of dice over here. I can spawn more if we need it, but you just grab 5 and then you right click on them and there is a roll function. So once you have 5, you can just roll them. That's 5 damage. So as Bulfergast, I'm going to call him Billy, as Billy turns the corner at this horrible mass, he just walks straight up to it, puts his gun like inside the fleshy mass, and all of the arms are wiggling around and unloads on it, dealing 5 damage. It gurgles. It gurgles and releases a gas.
Plus an additional 3 for my ability. Attacks to adjacent targets deal 3 whole more damage.
Oh, ow. Okay, 8 damage. It's still alive, but yeah, it released a bunch of gas, and it kind of stings your eyes, but no real issues. So that was
Bulfergast. Here, can I shoot, or will I hit Bulfergast in the back of the head?
You can shoot over your allies, yes.
Okay, so
Can't shoot through
it would
enemies,
make
but
sense
allies.
for me to move this little shit here and also unload the assault rifle, even though I think he has a bolter. See,
Okay.
5 dice.
Which person is that?
Is Lucario, but apparently he has Lucio on top of his. I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone wrote Lucio instead of Lucario.
Yeah, we're silly
He
memers
had an
here.
assault rifle, so he hits for 5.
5. Okay, 5 plus
Oh.
the original 8. It kind of deflates like a balloon after taking so much damage and just fades away entirely. But the gas has filled up a decent portion of the room you're in now. It's actually kind of hard to see in that corner. Mild lung irritation. And if you turn around, you see a very long hallway. You can't quite see what's at the end of it. Or there is, if you go left from your guys' perspective, there's a bit of a wider hallway. So, as a team, good luck. So far, only 2 of your characters have moved, though, so you have plenty of movement left.
The rest of my
we
characters
go
have 5.
towards them.
Okay.
I vote we go towards the wider hallway.
Okay. That's the one
Left. That was
to the
Yeah.
left.
Yes.
through here.
Are we able to blow up the runesmith anvil?
Once you get in there, maybe, but
Okay.
yeah. I'll explain that room when you actually get there.
I've decided that Gary hates dwarfs, so at some point it is his sole mission to blow up that anvil.
You got it, boss.
But moving through the wider hallway is probably best. You know, getting more space up and more areas for us to move and not get pinned between different enemies.
Uh-huh.
So
Sniper rifle guy's just gonna club people. Yeah.
Gary, being the absolute legend that he is that 4? So that'd be like. I can't move into the white box.
That's true. There is a wall there.
Oh, there's a wall there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gary was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gary moves up to scout the area
Okay.
and
Uh,
show everyone that he is an absolute legend.
So Gary, as he gets up, he sees there is a split where you can go left or right, and in the left-hand room, he hears a bunch of slurping and scurrying, and there is a window in the wall that he's walking along because it used to be kind of like a firing range where you could look in, and he sees another mass of arms and legs and pus slurping up a bunch of dead people. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Okay.
We
can
need
move
like
right
one of those.
2 near him. So like 1, 2. Can I like do diagonals when there's walls like this?
That specific case, yeah. You can't just
Okay, and
walk
here
through walls
too?
overall. Yeah,
Okay, so I can move here because
correct.
and Bobman will be just behind. So they stick together.
Bobman's always behind.
Oh god.
This is the INST, the hub I must be lost. I'm confused, Matthew Coffin. That wasn't a sentence. Sorry.
Okay. I guess with the goal of taking on that left room, Specs moves up 5 slots further right to scout out and make sure we don't get flanked.
You love getting flanked.
And Neferata moves up just behind them, making sure she's safe
I love
and
that
to
she's
heal
just a
everyone.
bear.
Heal everyone that needs it.
Okay. So this mass of arms and legs sees Gary through the window and starts making a slurping sound, and it just goes and like slaps onto the wall. So it's like now attached to the wall as if you threw like putty at it, and it's kind of clawing at the window, not fully understanding why it can't get to and kill Gary. And that's all for me, because everything else doesn't know you're here yet. So it's back to you guys.
Is the window bulletproof?
No one has tested it, but when a giant mass of arms and legs slammed into it, and it's the window to a firing range, yes, I would assume so.
Gary walks up to the window and starts blasting.
Roll damage on the window.
What is Gary's weapon? A pistol.
It's a fucking pistol. Oh, it's not even like a big gun.
No, he just starts blasting. How does the dice work again? Is it just...
That is a 1. So it's 2 misses. You missed the window twice, and then you hit it. Okay. But the bullet just like bounces off.
A window.
And the rest of the squad is like, dude, that's bulletproof.
I was hoping there would be some light damage so I could test the window as well with my assault rifle.
Yeah, we all just start blasting the window.
No one just goes around.
I think I can get a line of sight on the thing.
So if you're on the
Here.
corner, then it's like kind of assumed you can lean around and shoot.
Yeah, so I think I can go and shoot it with have IS. Wait, that was IS2, I think.
That's IS2.
Yes, IS2. IS2 peeks around the corner and hopefully hits it.
So as Gary is panicking and shooting the window with his pistol, you're actually going to walk around and do it.
Yeah. Okay. 4 damage.
Okay. Wait, what dice did you roll?
These here.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the plus signs, like what? All right, 4 damage. Again, it starts emitting some of that weird light green gas. 4 damage. So anyway, he started blasting. Yeah. Are all the aliens deaf? No, well actually, the pus masses I've described don't have ears. They have arms and legs. So they're actually deaf. But the other ones, they're busy. They're doing their own things. Jeremy, just calm your body. Sorry.
Boulder Fist.
All right. What do the other randoms do?
Damn.
Rick
I
is
can also
gonna-
have
is gonna
Lucario.
look up and see what's in the next room.
Okay.
IS2 can also sort of look behind. Does she see anything? I think he sees as well.
Sorry. Yeah, I should have noticed that with IS2, but
I did not think of it.
as you peek into the next room, you see those green boxes are like ammo lockers, so you would open them up and there's a bunch of guns inside. And you see a whole bunch of shambling masses that have taken bodies of dead soldiers and kind of added it to themselves. It's hard to recognize what was even the base monster at this point. And they do have an assortment of guns. Some of them they're holding backwards. Some of them they're holding like clubs, but they're holding guns, technically. Then on the right side, there is a statue of a smith. So Deadly Bunnies has a grudge against a statue.
Okay. Neferata walks up 3 tiles and gives Gary a pep talk and a pat on the shoulder for his nice try.
This narrow hallway, is this a wall or is it like we can't see yet?
I need to check your guys' perspective before I answer that question.
A very narrow one.
The one Specs is looking into, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I can have Bobman walk in there.
Specs is looking down a narrow hallway, but it gets dark as the lights aren't working, but there's no wall there.
Okay. I guess.
Okay. I could have Bobman go investigate.
Okay.
What? Oh, I just got.
Dick, I turned you into the host.
No! I can see everything!
I know.
Is he far enough to see anything, Bobman?
Okay, yes. So, as you get down towards the end, again, there are some windows.
Oh.
And you can now see into the next area. And also, there's a freak around the corner who's peeking out at you. But through the window, you see a bunch more of those arms and leg monsters. And you can also see into the armory that you have already discovered. So, that hallway is, in fact, a dead end, though.
Try to shoot to get his attention.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna roll anyway. How many rolls were for the pistol?
3.
3. Okay.
So, Bobman is shooting at the guy around the corner.
Yeah, okay, I got a 4.
Okay.
I didn't know I could actually hit him, that's why I was saying.
Yeah, I'm going to cut it in half because it's around a corner, so you're nicking like his shoulder at best. So 2 damage and you have his attention. Inky.
Is there things like, I know in some games there's things like Overwatch. Is that a thing, or is it just no?
We did do that, yeah.
Okay.
If you just tell me, you're like, I wait for this person to move, then it's like, okay.
Specs walks up to. I'm trying to. Damn my model.
Shrink
Walks
him a little
up
bit.
next to Bobman, and waits for the hideous creature to come down the corridor.
Okay. Sounds good.
I have
And,
Go ahead, sir.
Boulder Geist already made his 3 moves up after shotgun blasting the other sea creature.
God, he's so fast and wonderful. I love his 3 movement speed.
I know.
Tanky
Yeah.
I
bastard.
had
Blind
Lucario
if
slash
you do this
Lucio.
Just
Move
wait
up
to
behind
shoot
Brick.
that when it comes around the corner.
Got it. All right, so we have 2 people on Overwatch ready to shoot that guy.
I
Okay,
have Lucario slash Lucio on Overwatch behind Brick
I see.
in case something from that room moves close. Wait, could he? Can he be overwatching both sides? Because
He could.
if this thing moves up, okay, so he's basically ready to either support IS2 or Brick, depending on what the freaks decide to do.
Indeed. Hank Cyrus, hello, and Matthew Coffin, of course you can be a Norskin. You can have an axe in a gunfight if you want to. Doesn't seem like a great decision. Okay, so my turn. All these guys in this room notice you peeking around the corner, and they're going to turn at you. Now, how many of them know how to use their guns? Hold on. 1. Okay. So 1. I'm going to say this guy. This guy turns at you and actually uses his gun correctly and sprays some fire at Lucio and Brick. So both of you are taking 2 dice because he's firing 4 bullets. Okay, Lucio takes 3 damage and the other one, Brick, takes 2. You can note that however you want to. You could right-click on your guy and say blank damage, or you could write it on their card or whatever. Whatever works for your brain. And the rest are gonna shriek and start sprinting. Lucio gets to shoot that guy.
Wait, did Lucio take 2 or 3?
I thought Lucio took 3.
He took 3. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get to shoot him with one more. Can I move this type? Yep, shit. Keep moving dice wrong.
I
Let
see.
me get these 2 over here. Okay, now I have 5. And
4.
he deals 4.
All right. 4 damage on this guy. And they will resume advancing. Also, these... Yeah, I'll get to them. You know what? I'll get to them. One thing at a time. He's going to walk out, and this guy's going to walk over, and they're both going to reach around the corner using, like, assault rifles and rocket launchers and stuff as clubs. Like, not correctly. So Brick's getting attacked once, and Lucio's getting attacked once. They have a melee attack of 3. Boop. So Brick takes 2. And Lucio takes 4.
Oh, Lucio's down.
Correct. So how being downed works is you could take 1,000,000 damage all at once and get downed. But if you take any more damage while you're downed, you die. And then on your guys' turn, you can pick up somebody who's downed with an action. All right. As for the massive arms and legs that was trying to get through the window and fight Gary, IS-2 shot it in the side. It notices it can just go around the frickin' wall, and it's going to slurpity-derp right over here and try and drag IS-2 into its mass and incorporate her. So, let's see. On 8 dice, I have to get 10 or higher. 6, 8, 10. Aha! So, IS-2 turns the corner and shoots this thing, calling Gary an idiot for shooting at the bulletproof gas, and then she shrieks as she is immediately dragged into this monstrosity, and it starts pulsating as, like, she is ground almost to dust inside this thing. So if you do not kill this thing on your turn, IS-2 will die. So the guy down the hallway getting shot at, he's going to freak out and run at you, and 2 different people are going to spray him in the face. So please do that.
Okay. What does Specs have? A pistol?
Fucking Specs.
Because we get bigger.
Okay, I got a 0, a 2, and then a -1. Right, so that's 3 damage.
Hell
Is that
yeah.
3? That works. 3.
5. Yeah, and
What's
then...
the sniper rifle?
Oh, the sniper rifle? It's a D12, right? One sec. Where are my dice? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Dice are in D, and that's enough for me. Here's your D12. Is Throg in the game? Somewhere on Earth. Oh, you can just right-click it and roll. Yeah, that works. 10!
Oh,
So the pistols are peppering this guy, not really doing too much to stop his advance. And then he takes a sniper rifle bullet to the chin, taking off half of his face, and collapses in a pile of gurgling mess. Meanwhile, at the end of the hallway, these 2 hand-feet hybrid monsters are slurping their way along the wall, trying to figure out how to get to you people on the other side of the windows. And there's lots of suction cup sounds and slurping. It's not great. Back to you guys. So you have a downed party member who needs an action to pick up, or Neferata.
Immediately, Neferata runs and, using her free passive thing, revives Lucio.
Yes.
So when he's revived, does he get an action this turn, or is he like
He does.
in a recovery state? Oh, brilliant.
I can use him to try to kill this thing to save IS2.
Because I don't think I have, as with Neferata, I don't have vision on the thing that sucked up IS2, right? Like,
you have vision if you want to shoot a window again. But yes,
Okay.
otherwise you do
Okay,
need
no.
to move up.
Okay.
They're gonna have to shoot some of the.
So, was it Neferata? She has a pistol. So Neferata just starts blasting
Just starts
the
blasting.
thing with 4 damage that's next to Brick.
Got it.
Just starts blasting. So I'm gonna roll my die. They got a blank, a plus, and a minus.
That's
God, how
3
does that
more.
work? 3 whole damage.
3 whole damage. So he's at 7.
Blasted into his, I don't know, chest. She just starts hip firing in a sporadic attempt while also picking up Lucio.
I like to think that she could have aimed and decided not to. Like, she kind of leans back with the pistol at her hip and is firing. The rest of the team is like, fucking aim! And she's like, nah.
I assume she's got like the revolver thing she's doing, the hip fire where you like slap the
Oh, yeah.
the cock of the gun, like bam, 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 bam.
But it's a space pistol, so there's no way it's a revolver.
She just believes hard enough.
And that's why
Okay.
she goes fast. All right.
Moving Lucio over here to try to save IS2. He has an assault rifle, so maybe. That's a 6.
Okay. You shoot the thing, and now it's 10 damage on it, and it's releasing more of that weird gas.
Oh, so something else is gonna need to shoot it to
Okay.
finish it off, I think.
Gary, getting demotivated and then remotivated by Neferata, runs right up to him, right up to the pussy mess. Wait, who's like over here? Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about here. And with his pistol, again shoots the hunk of. Oh, whoops. Whoops.
Yeah.
The hulk of limbs and gassy pus right square in what he thinks is its face. And I roll my 3 die.
Which of this massive arms and legs is it face?
Ooh.
Oh, wow, that's a good hit. All right, 15 damage. So, aiming for the critical face leg, you get a quote-unquote head-face-leg shot, and it does at last kind of give out a wheeze and deflates. More gas enters the room, and IS-2 rises up out of the deflated balloon of terror, kind of pissed off and spitting out that weird mist.
Understandably.
And
And
IS2 still
she-
have a regular turn?
Yeah, IS-2 gets turn.
Nice.
Okay. I guess let me do Boulder Fist's turn because I think he can only hit the guy in front of Brick
Okay.
because he's got like only 3 movement. I don't know. It's hard to see
He's
like
really slow.
vision. At the moment, he might either that or like clip the foot of another guy. So
I think you could consider
that guy
he
is
can shoot
blocking the
from here.
doorway, so you can't see anything past him. You can
Oh,
see
yeah,
through
okay.
friends, not foes.
Bouldergast with his assault rifle runs with his. I assume he's like actually just like a midget from Borderlands, so he has no legs. So he just kind of like
yeah.
dashes as far as his little legs can reach him, and just starts blasting the beast in front of Brick.
Gotcha. If it's an assault
wait,
rifle, I
let me
think it's
just-
5 dice.
Yeah.
6 more. So
Oh,
with
hell
how
yeah.
with how damaged he is, cackling as he goes down, he does fall under his own weight, and all the human parts are like chipped away off of him, and the alien beneath is pretty much a gelatinous skeleton. Like it's a skeleton that picks up all these other pieces and throws it on itself.
Okay.
I think I can have IS2 move up and shoot either of these fellas. So basically, IS2 still coughing up that nasty gas from before, moves up to, let's say, here. And did either of these know how to use their guns?
No, the
Or
only one
was
who
it-
knows how to use his gun is this guy.
Oh, it's the one in the back. Okay. So she just shoots this one right here. And it was an assault rifle. Unloads 5 shots into him and
4.
it is 4.
All right.
Yeah. I'll move Bobman last because out of these 3 here, he's kind of the most useless.
Bobman's always the most useless.
So
I
he'll
agree.
just take whichever spot is free after.
Is there like opportunity attacks if you like move back?
No. Well, some creatures have it as like a passive, but you wouldn't find out until you tried it. But no one you're
Well-
currently fighting does.
In that case, Brick's gonna move slightly back, and then just shoot at the same one that took the damage earlier.
Okay.
Yes, 5.
Two.
Cool.
Brick shook. Brick's hands are shaking. Knees weak, arms are heavy.
At this point, I assume Brick just has like a broken shoulder from getting walloped by one of these massive guys. It's just like dangling off.
Oh, by the way, if either of your characters may need heal, Lucio gives 1 heal at the start of each turn for something near him. It's not a big deal, but yeah.
Okay. Spec runs 4 whole diagonal tiles to behind Neferata. And can he hit anyone from there, or is he blocked?
1 second.
Yeah, just give it. It's kind of hard to tell from these angles because it kind of looks like he can hit a guy's foot, but
Yeah,
maybe
Spec
not.
can hit him, but Spec also sees something.
Oh,
In the room with the arms and the legs, Spec sees exactly what that model looks like.
What the hell?
it's a fucking bat.
Spec has a passive where he can see invisible enemies.
Okay, so Spec runs up to behind Neferata, thinking I need to kill this. I don't know what it are, these gelatinous blob aliens of human flesh,
Yeah.
and notices out of the corner of his eye, through the window with the scratch marks from Gary's valiant attempt, a bat creature of some kind, and I guess informs the others in a sudden haste of, oh shit, guys, there's a bat creature in that room.
Yeah. And you know, like, Specs isn't unaware that it's invisible. Like, it's through his, like, thermal vision goggles. He's like, you guys know that that's in there, right? And everyone else is like, no, what are you talking about?
Yeah, And in confusion, I assume Gary looks behind his shoulder and says, "Specs, you're talking out your ass. There's nothing there." Disheartened by this, he just assumes no one else sees it and uses his last bit of movement to walk up one more tile to get closer to the bat creature, and shoots. If he can, the creature with 6 damage. If not, the one next to him.
He can. He's good.
Cool. He shoots. What does he have? A pistol. Pistol with of the character of 6 damage and achieves what's that? Nothing. Negative damage.
Oh,
1 hit.
No, that's
1,
2
2,
hits.
2.
2. Okay.
Okay, so 8. That
whole
will
hits.
kill that gelatinous flesh bob. And he goes down. Again, dropping all the human arms and legs he had acquired, and he just is left with this weird blue jelly skeleton that's kind of oddly giddy about dying. And that's uncomfortable. Alright.
I were to move my line to here. Says, could I try and shoot the one that knows how to use its gun?
I would say, yeah, you can see, like, his left shoulder. Yeah. Full. Nice clipping shot. Doesn't quite kill him. Alright.
So Bob Man can... How many taps can he move again? I'm just forgetting. He can move 5, but he only has a pistol, so I'm not sure he'll be able to shoot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he can, I think. I think he can shoot this guy over here.
To answer a question in the chat, no. The players can buy different weapons after missions. They get rewards. And you can see most of the people in this have pistols, assault rifle. There's one person who's a sniper, and we have no heavy machine guns or shotguns yet. But they give different amounts.
Oh, they're explosives.
Yeah. All right.
He rolled a 3. So he got 3 shots on its chest.
Sorry, on the guy that's closest to you, yes?
Yes.
Got it.
He has a pistol, he can't reach out to the other one.
All right. I think it is my turn, unless I missed something.
No, I think that's everything.
Okay. So this invisible thing, seeing you guys in a big old clump and Bolfergast is slightly behind, it is going to try and headbutt him. So it jumps through the glass, not breaking it, I would note, but just kind of phasing right through it. The glass does move a little bit, like it follows it as if the glass is liquid and kind of bends out of shape. But as soon as the bat thing is through it, it kind of warbles back into place, and the glass is unbroken. And Bolfergast is getting attacked. He is taking 4 damage, and then I need to roll 6 or higher to push him. All right, so Bolfergast ends up taking 2, but I did roll high enough. So 2 damage, and then this crazy little bat thing pushes him along and takes him through the wall. Hold on, I gotta do the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it would be right there. So you guys are on top of the Runesmith Anvil statue as this thing has tackled Bolfergast straight through a wall and is clawing at his face. Not actually getting that many hits in. He's pretty good at defending himself. He's a rough and tough guy, but he is through a wall all of a sudden. He's kind of fucking confused about that.
Oh, did he phase through the wall? Did he destroy the wall?
He phased through it.
Okay.
Because the thing was holding on to him. But he didn't take that much damage. Meanwhile, what's the easiest way to do this? This guy's just going to come out clubbing. He's going to try to club IS2 in the face. Three damage. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, doesn't quite get anywhere. This guy, 1, 2, and then he's gonna shoot somebody. I wanna shoot somebody. He's gonna shoot at Bobman. Six damage to Bobman. I think
he only has 3 health.
Yeah, he got blasted in the face. Again, he's down. He's not dead yet. All right,
Bob Man just got decapitated.
This guy doesn't know what's going on. These guys are still looking for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Neferata for the rescue again, probably.
Yeah. 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The pustulant masses of arms and legs clamber forward at an alarming velocity as they're kind of just rolling among themselves, and every limb they have just pushes on the floor whenever it hits it. So they're very, very fast. And they move all the way up here. That is all the attacks. And then over the PA system, you hear a robotic voice say, self-destruct sequence activated. Self-destruct sequence deactivated. Self-destruct sequence activated. Ship will be destroyed in 10, 9. Self-destruct sequence deactivated. And you, knowing the ship, because you lived here, you've lived here for years, you knowing the ship knows that further back in the armory there is a vault in which there is a self-destruct button, and one of these dumbasses must be bumping up against it every so often. Back to you.
Okay, I guess initially, Neferata revives Bobman.
Okay.
I don't know how. She gives him a pat on the back and some encouraging words. Then, with her pistol, I guess in the confusion of the guy running up, at least none of my guys noticed Bogdagask just getting yeeted to the other room.
Mm-hmm.
They were probably too confused and worried about Bobman just getting shot in the knees. So after Neferata revives Bobman, she shoots the giant assortment of... I gotta stop picking up these models. Assortment of limbs.
Got it.
Oh, Jesus. Assortment of limbs with her pistol in wherever she thinks will hit best. Oh, whoops.
The face foot.
The face, foot, arm, knee, leg.
4.
Four, wasn't it?
4 whole damage on that creature.
Got it.
I think, by the way, if I am the one killing this thing with IS-2, I should heal. So I think if I shoot it with Bobman, that has a shitty pistol, and then IS-2, I'll be able to kill it. I think I will do that. Have Bob. They can move after shooting, right?
Yep.
So I think they will shoot, and then they'll wait for the end to see where it would make sense to move them. So first, Bobman rolls, shoots his pistol, only 1 damage. He's not the most accurate.
Mm-hmm. Even at point blank range.
Mm-hmm. And then IS-2.
That kills it.
6. Okay, so she is... how much was the heal? She healed for 2 from that, but she also healed from 1 by being near Lucio at round start, so she's back to full health.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I guess. I don't know. I'll go Specs. Specs, suddenly noticing the disappearance of the Batman, or the Bat creature, from the... What's the firing range? From the firing range. Gets scared and looks among her teammates, turning around to notice that Boldegast has disappeared. In a haze of confusion and worry, Specs, I'm going to assume she charges forward into the other room with her 5 move speed. With her 5 move speed, looking for Boldegast and noticing getting absolutely ravaged by a bat in the corner.
Yar.
Then proceeds to... I assume Boldegast can't see the bat still, right? So he just got attacked and he doesn't know what's going on.
He can see it now that it's that close to his face.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. And Specs, trying to help Boldegast, shoots the bat in the face. Does he have range for that? 1,
Sure.
2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 4 or 5? That's 5 tiles. That's enough range.
It's only 4. Yeah, you're fine.
4 tiles. And lands a 1. What is that? 4 damage? 3 damage? I'm not
Either
good
of
with
those
dice.
numbers is enough, and the bat You hit it with one of your bullets, and it just kind of explodes into blue paste on the wall. And Bolfergast is no longer being harassed.
He's still pinned up against the anvil, though, right?
I mean, he can walk around it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not like permanent. That's it. That's the end of Bolfergast. He is stuck there.
He is permanently stuck until Gary blows it up.
Yeah.
Oh, the bears stood up. Oh, neat.
Okay. I think Lucio will try to shoot this little mass of on what it thinks is the face, as we say.
As we've established.
Mm-hmm. And he does 4 damage. Gets 1 decent shot, but a few in the ceiling.
Okay. Another 4 damage on the big creature. And he is stuck out of bounds. Yeah. He glitched out of the map, and now he has to wander the white ether forever. Okay. For Poland, we're playing a game I designed in real life and then transferred it to tabletop. It's like a space shoot 'em up, get off the ship before it blows up kind of thing.
You can flip the table.
You can flip the table. That would
I
be
didn't
very
know
bad.
that until I got an achievement saying that I haven't flipped the table yet. Okay.
Yeah. Brick is
Okay.
just going to shoot the blob.
Okay. Go, Brick, go. That's a pretty good shot. 5. 13 damage. It is still alive, but it's not looking its blobby best. It's looking its
Okay.
blobby worst.
I think if Neferata shoots it, it may die.
No. Gary,
Oh,
after
yeah.
after being insulted by IS2 and Neferada about his attempted window assassination, decides he's not taking any shit and runs up, face to face with the gelatinous blob, and proceeds to punch it in the face, or what he assumes is its center of mass.
Got it. We'll do pistol damage, but I understand the concept. Does he punch it to death? Yeah! He punches it to death. And
Feeling invigorated,
gets a bunch of gas all over him. Gas boy.
does a backflip.
Just fucking flip.
And then breaks his spine.
Breaks his spine, he goes down. Alright.
Fuck it, breaks his spine and goes down. That's too good.
Alright.
I think. Oh, that's it. No, wait.
Bolfergast hasn't gone. Bobman and IS2
My
haven't
stuff
moved.
hasn't moved, but they've shot. I'll wait for the rest to move before they move up.
Mhm.
Because
Brick-
there's things
I
that
don't mind
haven't
have
moved.
moved either.
But you shot with
I've shot
Just
with one, I
Brick?
haven't shot with the other.
okay.
Who's
The
actually gonna shoot
sniper
now?
hasn't yet.
The one who knows how to use his gun. Oh,
Sniper
Ooh,
for 3.
real.
yeah.
That is grim.
It is still alive.
It
By...
does less
It
damage.
was so close to landing on the 12 as well. It just flipped to the 3 at the last second.
Does
Yep.
less damage than Gary punching something in the face.
The guy with the gun is like, he has 1 health. He's like, yep, 1's enough. Still up.
Neferata just revived, right?
Oh, yeah, she's still...
Neferada's revived and shot the. Did she shoot?
I don't think he shot.
I think she shot somebody.
She did?
I think she shot. Did she shoot?
Yeah,
Shoot
she
the
shot
gelatinous
the-
blob?
Yeah.
Yeah, she shot blob.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she just hasn't moved. Neferada decides to, after seeing Gary's spectacular backflip and Spec's suicidal charge, decides the best thing to do is stand still and not move.
Perfect.
And Bouldergast, after being assaulted by a bat thing, climbs off the anvil, and then notices it's called a dark soul? I'm going to call it the creature of human flesh and abomination, in front of him, decides to shove his assault rifle in its mouth and starts blasting.
And watch him roll all blanks. Kind of close. Kind of close. So, like, fumbling off of the thing, he walks up and he's a little unsteady on his feet, and he, like, tries to shove it in its mouth and fire, but he kind of puts it on its ear, and he blows off its ear, but some of the bullets go wide, and really half-assed that one.
Because he's such a broad lad, his gun brings out a second attachment and fires for another 3 more damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
Still
still missed, but, you know, I just assume that the gelatinous blob to move down, the head is gone, but it doesn't matter. It just moved to control the rest of the body.
I like to think that he got frustrated from missing and just, like, punched it for the same amount of damage.
Just hit it with the butt of the gun or something.
Yeah. Alright. Anybody else moving up, or is it back to me?
I think I'll have IS2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Have IS2 move up to here. Lucio up to here, and Bobman can be here. They're all a bit of a blob. I hope no enemies have some melee attacks.
That would be bad.
I'm moving Brick next to Lucio to get the heal.
Oh, Specs is around the corner. Oh, okay. I have to do a thing with that.
Why is Gary always flipped over?
Because Gary did a backflip and failed and broke his spine.
Oh, right.
Alright. Specs sees 2 more of the crazy bat creatures. Now that they turn the corner. I forgot that happened.
Specs decides to tell no one out of slight annoyance that no one believed him last time.
Yar.
So only Specs knows of these phantom creatures.
Teehee. Okay. My turn?
I think so, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've not got anything left to do, so...
Well, the AI comes back over the intercom and announces that there is, you know, self-destruct, never mind, self-destruct, never mind, self-destruct, never mind. And the count moves from 8 to 7. All right. Meanwhile, this mass of arms and legs is going to walk up, and IS2 is pretty familiar with being sucked inside. She's going to avoid that fate, but she is going to get slapped by 8 different hands. Slap. 7.
Oh, she has... Okay, yeah, she's dead.
She's dead.
The just rotary slap. And then Shoots McGee with his 1 HP is going to fire blindly at Specs and Lucius. Both of you take 2 dice. Okay. Lucio takes 1. Specs takes 2.
Description.
Big Slappy Boy is going to big slappy Boltergast.
Specs took what, 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Boltergast takes 5.
Boltergast takes 5, so he's on 7. Okay. Oh. 1 second. 7 damage.
Well, wait, is anybody isolated? I guess Boltergast is kind of isolated. Little vampire bat thing's gonna walk up and attack Boltergast. For 3.
Okay, Boltergast is downed.
And
Right.
this one
Yeah, he's downed.
doesn't see a great target, so it's just gonna move over here and hide. Loves hiding.
So when they're revived, are they revived at full health?
Yup.
Cool.
It's just taxing your action economy. Which, you know, there's a mild timer. Last game, the timer was civilians getting murdered. And in this game, it's the possibility of the ship blowing up.
I think we've got a bit more of an extreme one.
Yeah. Also, Zep, I have always loved your Steam picture. It's great.
I think I can have Lucio rescue Boltergast because he has decent HP.
I do believe it is back to you guys. I think I did everything.
Okay, so yeah, Lucio will just go around the anvil, except I can't quite.
All right,
Okay, and he saves Bullfrogast.
cool.
Let's see. I think I will also have Bobman move up here. Or wait, will Neferata be able to revive IS2?
Yeah, I think so. Neferata can move. Does he like 4 spaces? She has a 5 movement.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, how do I shrink the characters?
Plus and minus on your keyboard when you're holding them.
Okay, let me get.
I know you have to use all your fingers. It's pretty tragic.
I know, right? Neferata runs up and so with the Neferata's free revive, can she revive twice?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she free revives IS2 because he's useful, and spends her. So is a revive like the shooting action, or is it just a whole nother action?
The revive for normal people is the shooting action, but Neferata's doing it for free. So
Oh, is all? Oh, does she get all her next revives next bit for free?
yeah. As long as they're next to you. You can also
Oh,
revive
hell
people up
yeah.
to 3 squares away. She is one of the most expensive characters in this game.
Oh, wrong character.
So
And then free revives Gary, and congratulates him on his backflip.
you did great.
You did great, lad. Good. Nice hunting. And then proceeds to blast the guy with the gun.
All right, his
This
1
just wait.
HP.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Does she reach? I think.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Yeah. Okay, she reaches. Shoots the guy with the 1 HP and rolls.
1 damage. 1 damage. Yeah, 2.
Yeah, two whole damage. So not only shot both kneecaps, so now he's just stumps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's
now he's a
Neferata's-
gelatinous skeleton because he let go of all of his human parts and died.
No, he's just stumps.
Just stumps.
Okay.
Oh, and I think it was Brick that had some damage taken to get healed. Got healed.
Okay.
Because
he
Lucio
got,
was
what,
next
one
to him
healed,
at the
right?
start. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when Bob does Lucio also heal himself or just other people?
He heals himself.
Okay, so he's back to full because he had taken 1 damage earlier.
I see.
IS2 will shoot this thing
Okay.
because she does not want to return to one of those things' stomachs. She is very pissed off from last time.
4.
And 4 damage.
There's a lot of 4s getting rolled. Especially when
I
your
think
average
Bobman
damage should be
can-
5.
Go to here and also shoot, but he has a pistol, so will
Okay.
not be amazing. He only does 1.
Ah.
He puts the other 2 shots dangerously close to Speck's ears, and that does not make him happy.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, Bobman's team in the hangar, he just got a bunch of people with pistols, and then he went and fought this heavily armored bug thing and kind of got ruffle stomped, and it was very funny. So guns are good.
Okay. Bouldergast, frustrated at his lack of killing the gelatinous blob in front of him, decides the spray and pray strategy is what he needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So launching all 5 shots randomly around the corpse, rolls a God, I can't count this. 5, so 8 whole damage
Kills it.
because it was a Chad wide hips, and then proceeds to look at the bat and laugh at it in the face.
Them's birthing hips. All right.
And then Specs goes and 1, 2, 3, 4 shoots her pistol. Their pistol. Oh, they're a beastman. Their pistol onto the bat aiming square in the middle of its eyes.
Okay.
And hits.
For
like
4?
3 damage? 4 damage? 4 whole damage.
So it does explode and dies. And I would like to think that Bolferghast thinks he did that.
Oh yeah, I assume Bolferghast's taunt made it like shit itself into explosions.
Yeah. He's just living his best delusional life.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Malign is going to slightly move up and shoot the other blob.
Okay. 8. Ooh. 13 damage. It's still alive, but looking pretty bad.
Oh, no, Neckbear, I'm not going to tell them about my views on the immigration policy. Oh, okay.
Move into the room.
Classic Neckbet.
Also blast the blob.
Ogie. Does he deal 2 damage? Yeah, 4. Again with the 4, but yeah, 4. Boom, blows up.
Gary, in his utter shame of not being able to 1v1 the gelatinous blob in front of him, turns his attention to his arch enemy, the dwarfs. Runs up to the statue and proceeds to kick it as hard as he can.
Alright. Roll damage. That's a hard enough kick. Alright, he's gonna topple it over with a good solid, like, what you'd use to kick in a door in a police movie. Just topples it over, its head hits the wall and gets knocked off, and when the body hits the ground, it kind of shatters into multiple pieces. You have destroyed it. You've destroyed this perfect piece of art.
Gary, in his triumphant hurrah, screams that they should stay in their mountains and get away from his women. There you go, Neckbet.
Hey, what did you do? Oh, I spotted some invisible vampires and I saved some people's lives. What did you do? I shot a window and broke a statue.
Exactly. And he punched a thing in the face.
He did punch a thing in the face. Gary's just a soccer fan. He's not actually a space marine.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just give him like a British guy at a pub. That should have been his character.
That's his character. All right.
Yeah,
anybody else doing anything?
I think all my characters have moved.
I'm finished, yeah.
Mine did all their moves too. Yeah.
The AI comes back over the loudspeaker and says, "Self-destruct sequence will commence in 7, 6. Self-destruct sequence is canceled." And then she says that like a couple more times of like self-destruct. Never mind. Yep. Never mind. And that is it, as nobody else knows where you are, except for the bat does, but no one's isolated, so it's going to keep its distance.
There's a guy in a corner.
He hasn't noticed you.
Oh, man's deaf.
Can we get anything from these weapon chests?
After the mission, everybody will get 1 free gun, but now is not the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Gary, after hearing the intercom one too many times, decides to shoot the speakers around the room.
Got it. I will not count that as your action, but I will just let you do that.
Yes. No more bloody announcements. Then he decides...
Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry. I think... it's not like he can do anything else this turn, I don't think, with shooting. He can run up 5 tiles, so he runs up to one of the weapon crates and decides to take a sneak peek inside.
All right. There's some heavy machine guns, there's some shotguns, there's some pistols. Oh, pistols. Oh, this party loves pistols. Maybe we should get more pistols.
And decides to sneak one of the pistols in his back pocket.
All right, good.
And that's Gary's turn.
Okay. Gary's not close enough yet to see into the next room, but he smells something weird.
I can have IS2 go investigate. IS2 can move up here and take a sneak peek around the corner there.
The next room has a couple more shamblers, and it also has a bunch of coolant? Engine fluid? It's not water, but there's a shit ton of liquid over there, and it looks like some engineers were in the process. So this must have been before the alien attack. 'Cause some engineers were in the process of setting up like a temporary wooden bridge to just get across it without getting your boots all covered in whatever it is, to get upstairs to the vault. But that's annoying. So all the blue tiles are a bunch of fucking coolant.
I think I also have range on this one, so IS2. Wait, let me double check. What was the assault rifle range again?
I think
Well,
7.
10 stars. Is it 10?
7 or 10, either way you're in.
Assault rifle range 10.
Yeah, okay.
Well, has
yeah,
range
then
7.
that's-
The heavy assault.
Heavy machine gun, yeah.
Yeah.
It's alien
So
piss.
that is
Fight.
she hits for 5 this time.
All right.
Wow, not 4.
That one in front of you takes 5 damage, and it does collapse into itself, dying. And then it drops a couple grenades that explode harmlessly because no one was near it.
No, I was thinking if I could have Lucio in range of those, but I don't think so.
All right.
Line is going to move up and shoot this one.
Okay. 8. That is enough to kill it. So just hits him in the face, blows his gelatinous head off, and the rest of his body falls apart. Nice shot, sniper lady.
Oh, I just realized that I made a mistake. IS2 does not have 5 movement, only 4. So
Alright.
it would need to be here.
But the assault rifle still had range.
It still had a range, yeah.
Yeah.
Lucio does, I think is actually able to hit that one if he moves 1, 2, 5. Yeah, he move to here and shoot that guy.
Oh yeah.
The assault rifle. He does, yeah, he does have an assault rifle. IS2 and Lucio are the useful ones of my party.
5.
And 5 again.
That one also
Bad.
dies dropping grenades that blow up harmlessly.
Okay.
So there are no more people in sight. And a timer ticking down.
I think it may be worth having me sending Bobman in to investigate this corner here. Since he's kind of the least useful.
We love sacrificing Bob Man in this house.
But he can only go up to here for now,
If you're on
so...
if you're on YouTube, clip that, somebody.
Okay, Neferata decides to walk up behind. Is that Malene or Marine? Malene?
Malene.
I've been saying
Malene?
it blind the entire game.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say it's Marine and IS2, and gives them a little tickle, and a spook behind the ears.
Oh. Best
Well,
bear,
because he's-
smelly bear. I like that.
She's a bear, so that little tickle is a scratch, and the spook is a massive scream.
I see.
Bouldergas makes his valiant screech and crawl along the floor. The whole 3 tiles he's allowed to move. And Gary takes a pint and charges forwards. And then Spec, knowing that there is a little vampire bat creature behind the wall, walks up towards Neferata. And does nothing else.
That's fair. All right.
Oh, does Bobman know about the vampire creature?
So far, Specs and Balfergas do. Actually, not that one. That one only Specs knows about, and Specs
Yeah.
refused to tell
Okay,
anybody.
so Specs hasn't told anyone.
Yeah, no,
because
Specs,
he's,
Specs got insulted by Bobman, so said, "Screw you guys, I'm not telling you shit."
All right.
Okay, so he's
Uh,
gonna move in there unknowingly, eventually.
Turn goes past, timer goes down from 6 to 5, but otherwise the AI just keeps freaking out about people pressing a button and then unpressing it. Back to you.
I think I can have Bobman move up in here, and he sort of takes a peek around this corner, tries to see if there's anything.
He sees a bloody mess. So this was like an area with a bunch of desks and like paperwork and stuff for who was taking what and who's authorized to use what weapons and all that stuff. And all those people got eaten alive by the blobs you fought. So it's just blood and paperwork and horror.
He takes an overwatch position towards the main hallway. Well, actually, no. He's keeping an eye if anything's coming out from this, out from the bloody mess.
Okay. Yeah, this is a dead end. The way you need to go is roughly that way.
Is going to move up towards the blue coolant.
Keep.
And try and see if he can see around the corner.
He just sees across the coolant, but there is something. It's just there's not a great way for me to.
Okay, Specs also moves up just to make sure there's no more bat creatures.
All right.
In the coolant.
IS2 can also move up to here. Back them up.
Keep.
Okay.
Oh, and I think Brick healed from Lucio.
Brick loves healing.
So should
Yeah,
be at
he was
full
next
health
to him.
now.
Yeah, Gary also walks up as far as his rotund figure lets him. And then
Lucio also moves
Bouldergast
up here.
does a hop, skip, and a jump, and Neferada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also walks up to behind the Spec.
Okay.
Is Lucio far enough to see something since he's the furthest?
No. No. You just see the balcony going over the things. But nothing else.
I guess because Specs does know of the bat creature, but does also want to watch Bobman get yeeted across the room, goes into an Overwatch position as he gains 5 sizes that day, and goes into an Overwatch position looking at the bat creature but telling no one else about it.
He's the Grinch. I like it.
Kind of just giving it like the old winky eye,
Yeah. All right. The announcer goes from 5 to 4. For the ship is destroyed. Bat creature, seeing as how Bobman is now isolated, is going to try and attack. So it's going to dive through the wall and pummel his face. Deadly bunnies, shoot it or don't shoot it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Specs takes a shot at it, probably aiming for Bobman. And let's roll the dice.
Hey! So Bobman's doing Overwatch, and all of a sudden this bat phase shifts through the wall and reaches for his face, and Specs immediately just blows its brains out, covering Bobman in blue goo that he's very much uncomfortable with.
And then I assume Specs laughs at him and calls him a nerd. Seems like the kind of thing you'd do.
All right. Back to you. The announcer just said 4.
Okay, so this guy still he still just wants to see what the hell's going on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that he's further in the room, he can fully investigate it. Anything else? Anything of worth, or is just
Blood, guts, and paperwork,
just guts?
unfortunately.
Okay. He is very disappointed and is hoping not to be left behind in the meantime.
He loves getting left behind.
Okay. Gary, in his full bravado, 2, 3, 4, 5, runs up and proceeds to jump in the coolant.
Got it. Perfect. Excellent.
Does that roll any negative defects, or is it just he's now wet?
He's now wet, and I'm sure nothing else terrible will happen to him.
Lucio is just
and runs up next to the coolant.
Lucio is also just a smudge smarter and hops on the platform.
Gotcha. Also, Cyrus phrasing. That's pretty good. I like that one. All right.
I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Specs also walks up 2, 3, 4, 5. So does Neferada, and Bouldergast goes as far as his little wee legs can carry him.
We love his little wee legs.
Neferata. Wait, no, I didn't say Neferata. IS2 posts up behind Neferata, and yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you can spawn models in, right?
Yeah.
Is there a football hooliganism model for Gary?
A football.
I think it.
hooliganism?
Yeah, like the traditional British football fan.
So
can find-
Warhammer Fantasy Orc.
Yeah, if someone from like
What about this one?
the Blood Bowl games. Oh yeah, that's a Gary.
Yeah, that guy. Like as soon as you were talking about it, I'm like, I mean, that guy looks
That's
like he has some
that's-
temperamental issues.
That's a Gary.
All right. Well,
I just assume the club is a pint, and that's Gary.
speaking of Gary and the coolant, everybody here seen the Star Wars scene where they're in the trash compactor?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So this is the closest model I have. It is not a gigantic monster, but the tentacles are accurate, and those are coming out of the coolant from you don't know where. And it is going to take a big old schlap at Gary.
So we can only see it's like 2 arms. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, there's more like 9 or 10 or 75.
Okay.
He takes 3 damage.
That's
And
Gary. That's Gary out for the count.
Gary's out. Well, I don't need the D12, but I still rolled really high. So Gary's down, and it pulls him deeper into the coolant towards wherever its mouth is.
I love that he doesn't go under the ground anymore. He's just on his head.
He's a magic boy. So
Gary's not even dead. He just fooled the creature.
yeah.
That's-
I like that Gary walks into the coolant, and he's just like doing various hooligan things, and then immediately gets one shot and dragged into the coolant, and like the team's like, do we even save him, or do we just like let it go? Anyway, also the AI announcer comes up and says 3, just like that, exactly like that.
I think Lucio's a little more preoccupied with shooting the creature than actually going to rescue Gary. So he takes his shot
Okay.
at the tentacles. And he rolls a 2!
So the tentacle you shot at does shrivel up and go under the coolant, but in its place there's like 3, 4, 5 more coming out and reaching around, just kind of flailing.
Oh no.
Yeah. And again, like maybe a 2-armed tentacle creature isn't the best to get the point across, but there's just this one's better. Okay, hold on. I got a better model to describe what the hell is going on.
I mean, if you have ones that are just like a bunch of different tentacle models, that might work. But I don't know. I don't know what models you have. So
Yeah. I don't know. Like this, but again, the brain is really big, but it's just like there's a shitload of them. There's just tentacles everywhere. I don't have individual tentacle models. I have chess pieces. Does that help?
So I think he,
I
after
think we
shooting,
get it.
he will just try to sprint through, and now that he's at the end of this little path, does he see something?
Yes. All right, so now you're upstairs. There. All right. The horsies are all tentacles. Perfect. You forced my hand for the last time, Spider-Man. All right. You see a room full of random hooligans and assholes. And they're wandering around the walls, kind of leaning on them, you know, slamming into things. And somewhere up here is a self-destruct button that these fuckers keep touching.
okay, Neferata, deciding that the Kool-Aid was not the best idea, runs up the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and using her, I don't know, AOE revive pack, maybe throws him a Bud Light, revives Gary. It's back up in arms.
That would be her action since he was at a distance.
Yeah, so that's her shoot action. Gary, in a fit of rage, decides to chug the Buzz Light. I can't remember.
Bud Light?
Then Bud Light, yeah, and starts kicking each individual tentacle that is nearest to him.
All right,
Not
let's go.
shooting them. He just starts punching them and kicking them in the face.
He refuses to use his gun.
Gary doesn't. I refuse. Gary doesn't have a pistol. He just has his fists.
All right, 3 damage. You successfully break the tentacle that was nearest to you, and it goes back beneath the coolant. As 2 or 3 more angrily pop up and start wiggling with fierce intensity.
Gary, deciding to have not learnt his lesson, continues walking through the Kool-Aid and starts looking at other tentacles to punch.
They wiggle ominously.
Poor little Bob man in the back moved up a little, but this is not very much.
Yeah.
At some point, he'll catch up to Bouldergash.
Eventually.
Bouldergash takes his 3 little movements and can't do anything.
Specs just keeps slowly growing.
Yes, Specs at some point won't get through the door. So Specs decides to get up on the bridge, but through her sheer, absolute thick thighs and massive weight, breaks it and tumbles straight into the Kool-Aid, falling on one of the tentacles in the process. I'm going to count that as her attack action as well. So I'm going to see if I get my 3 die to see if I kill that tentacle.
Jeremy's asking, what about the pistol that Gary stole and keistered?
So Gary has forgot about that.
All right.
Assume it's out in his pants or something. Hasn't
Alright.
brought it out yet.
You killed a
Does the
tentacle,
platform-
and more appeared. Sorry.
Does the platform have a width of 2 or just 1?
2.
Okay, so IS2 moves up right next to Neferata and is precariously near the edge.
Got it.
She goes to the side of it.
Ooh. All right. Rest of your movements, and then we will have the tentacles just absolutely roast.
You're not wrong, Jeremy, but tournaments are for nerds.
Tournaments are for nerds. I agree.
I guess Bouldergash shoots one of the tentacles. I can do that, but it doesn't really matter.
I'm not going to shoot any. We're not going to shoot any of the tentacles.
Well, look, Bouldergash has nothing else to do. He shoots the tentacles.
I have nothing to lose. All right. He kills the nearest one to him, and more appear. Always more.
Oh.
You know what? Specs gets one on her head, I guess.
Yeah,
That was just a bug. There we go. All right. I like these little horses as tentacles. You know what? They're great. Oh no! It's gigantic.
The tentacle got really pissed off at Specs.
All right. The announcer goes, 2 seconds to destruction. Never mind, it's canceled. Never mind, it's canceled. Oh, never mind, it's canceled. Okay, I will fix that. No! I'll fix that. And the tentacles attack, so... Oh boy, what's drunken football fan's name? Gary?
Gary.
Alright, Gary's getting attacked 3 times, it looks like. So 4. Is he down?
He's got 3 health.
Alright, so he's down.
I never count Gary's damage. He just gets 1 shot.
And then he takes 5 while he's down. I think he dies.
No, Gary!
So Gary, wandering through the coolant like an absolute Giga Chad, gets picked up by multiple tentacles that he's kicking at and like throwing his beer and stuff, and they tear him limb from limb. But he went out like a hero. And with his body parts spraying around the coolant, all the other tentacles are going to go in there and go, nom 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 nom.
So Neferata can't even give him the old classic revive this time.
No, Gary, true death, but the tentacles are busy eating him, so the rest of you are free to go.
Damn.
And you're up.
What a Chad.
Rip in peace, Gary.
I assume he went out screaming, that his fans were the best, and that all the tentacles were massive pussies.
Yeah, I'm sure he was like, Werder Bremen is a good football team, fight me.
Exactly. Look, he went out punching, kicking, and screaming and clawing. He went out like a true man.
Yeah. I know some football teams, alright? I'm not totally filthy American. Just mostly.
Yeah, rip Gary. Okay.
Distance on the deployed turret thing.
Sorry,
Does it
what?
have to be like right next the deployed turret thing that I've got here?
Yeah, you drop them next to you. Which could be off the bridge, I guess. Or on the bridge.
It might be useful up here.
No, I'm thinking
We
of
can
rushing
shoot.
to the top and trying to just stop blasting
Yeah.
everything up
Oh,
there with
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's a good idea. I like that idea. That's a good idea. The fuck do you say about Bremen? I said Werder Bremen was a good football team as Gary died. That's what.
You could put both of them up there.
Yes, you can deploy 1 or 2 on your turn, but it is your actions. You can't do it and shoot.
I'll
But
just
both
do
of them
one.
can shoot.
Yeah.
If we shrink them a little bit, they'll be less interfered with the walls. Okay. All right.
Can I see where the self-destruct button is?
Yes, at the far end of the room.
Who's pushing it?
That's a great question, isn't it?
Oh, Specs we'll see in a minute. Okay. Specs deciding that as much of a Giga Chad as Gary was, that he himself isn't. So he climbs onto the bridge to get the fuck out of the water.
Mhm.
Or energy coolant or whatever the hell this is.
Yeah.
And takes 1, 2, like 3, 4, 5 kind of tiles. I don't know. Around this about much distance.
Okay.
You can go 5 here in this one, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I'm
5
gonna
up.
move ahead.
Well, I guess I can answer Maline's question. The button's here. You knew that because you lived here, but you don't see anything near it. Sorry, I turned the button tile green.
Gary was going to go in there and punch everyone in the face, but oh, poor lad.
Let's see. Oh, the turrets can also shoot, by the way.
Yes, they
It's turn
can.
already. Let's see. Lucio will shoot this one.
Okay.
He has assault rifle, so
Neckbet, when I went to Germany for exchange student program, the family I lived with liked Werder
That was
Bremen. That's
5.
the only reason I know who they are. Sorry. Okay, that's a lot of damage. 6, I think. And who are you shooting? This guy?
this one. No, it was 5. It's these, not these. These 3 are not. It's these.
Yeah, but I see a plus sign.
Oh wait, that's a plus. I'm blind.
Oh.
I am blind. That is 6 indeed.
All right, who'd you shoot? This one? This one?
This one, yeah. Yes.
Okay, I got it. So 6 damage. He's still alive.
I will use one of the turrets, this one here, to finish him off. What damage do they do? It doesn't say anywhere.
They have an assault rifle.
Oh.
Yeah, Grimderwald. Only one person has turrets. It's Maline's special ability. She's also expensive. That's another thing. Like, I didn't cover that because they weren't picking characters, but the characters are different costs. Like, Bobman he costs 1 gold, so he's cheap. And then, like, Neferata, the auto revive later, she costs 4. So she costs 4 times as much.
Can I ask to shoot this thing here? It has the range, but I'm not sure because of the wall.
Who? IS2?
IS2.
I would say
The
no, because it's also
walls.
above her. It's on the 2nd floor.
Oh, okay.
That's a bit of a stretch.
I'm just going to say Neferata like moves up along the bridge, but I doesn't really see anyone because, you know, IS2's in the way. No, Lucio's in the way, and like 3 levels of stairs.
She sees
I'm assuming-
Lucio and Maline's ass, and then some turrets
Yeah.
spraying and praying into a room.
So she admires Lucio's chunky ass and proceeds to do nothing else for the rest of the turn.
Hell
And
yeah.
then Bordergast takes his 3 tiles and Inventions of Gary shoots the tentacle that is eating at his crotch
Oh,
for a whopping
3.
3 whole damage.
That's enough to kill it. Well, the tentacle, specifically. Kill tentacle, 2 more spawn. Let's go. Ah! They're wiggling. They're wiggling more than you ever imagined. Also, I think only one of the
Anime
turrets...
Golden Dream.
Yeah, one of the turrets is gone. The other one's going to shoot the one closest to it.
Okay. I thought I was having a stroke and I missed an entire roll. 3.
That one landed weird.
Yeah. When it lands weird, I usually just pick it up and drop it and see where it lands, but it dropped on its face, so. 3 damage. The announcer comes up. What? You guys are done, right? Except Bob Man needs to sprint. For his
Bob
life.
Man will, let's see, one. He can only move up to here, and he's, yeah.
Bob Man sees the card and sees a bit
Lowly.
of Gary like slap him in the face or something.
Yeah.
Flies over.
All right. On the second floor, you guys are up here. You see all these guys shambling around. They seem very distracted and kind of listless. And also, the announcer comes over, and you see the button on the green tile depress and then undepress, even though there's no one near it. And the announcer again goes like, "Self-destruct in 1 second. Never mind. Never mind. For fuck's sake." Back to you.
Okay, I guess immediately Specs runs up the 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles because you can't really jump on where the turrets are.
Yep.
To look inside the room because people have been confused about what's actually on the pressure or whatever the button is.
One of
And
those
she notices
One of those
Goddamn.
little bats is eating a corpse, and occasionally, whenever it like sets its butt down, it sits on the button, and then it'll immediately stand up to get another little piece of the person, and it'll sit down and eat that little piece, and then it'll get off the button, and it just keeps up and down, up and down, up and down.
as much as Specs has been annoyed at this team so far, she does inform them to shoot the corpse by the button.
Hey, Contende. If you're around tomorrow night, North American time, we'll be doing the next round of it. And we did Puppet Masters last night, Contende. Last night. Anyway, I digress. Back to you
Shoot
people.
the corpse.
Yeah.
Malign is going to listen to Specs and fire at the corpse,
Okay.
trying to see if she can hit whatever is hitting the button.
All right.
Really?
11.
I mean, 11. Yeah, you obliterate the bat, saving the ship from certain destruction. Why is there a self-destruct button in the armory, though? Because I needed a narrative device to keep them moving forward.
And Specs takes a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4 with her pistol at the guy with 6 damage.
Oh, wait, I forgot to have the tentacles do a thing.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that sucks for you.
I'll at least get 2 attacks on IS2 and 1 onto Bolfergast. Give me a second. 1 second. IS2
Okay.
takes 2 and 2. So IS2 takes 4, Bolfergast takes 4. There, that was it. Alright.
Okay, and then Specs takes a shot at the guy with 6 damage. Just starts Wild West like sideline pistol slamming and does what's that? 2 damage, 3 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage.
To the one with 6
understand.
health? Already taken out?
No, on the one with 6 health with the 3 dice in the.
Yeah. Alright, he dies. Boop!
Yeah, he's dead. In her victory parade, she tries to do the whole spin around the gun and blow the muzzle smoke, but of course it's a plasma pistol, so she like cinches the top of her chin.
I see.
I think I'm gonna try to have IS2 move up, because if she kills something later, she can heal.
Alright.
So IS2 will move up here, and wait to shoot later.
Okay. Contende is talking mad shit about deadly bunnies in the chat. Meanwhile, as soon as a real person enters the room, all the creatures turn towards the door
Oh, no.
and let out like a long shriek, I guess, but it's like they're inhaling air and that's creating a really loud, high-pitched noise. And they all pull out grenades.
Jesus.
Oh, we want to kill the nearby ones then.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna have both of my turrets fire. One at this one at this one.
Okay. Contende says Deadly Bunnies is literally the worst person I've ever met. I hope he never talks to me again.
Oh, that works out because I haven't actually physically talked to him. So
Alright. Alright.
brilliant. Also, I am reading the chat.
I know, that's part of the joke.
5 damage. 2.
I assumed to the far one because that's the one you clicked on first.
Yeah, far one first.
Okay.
Then
Nearer one. 3. Still alive.
Okay. I think I can shoot it with IS-2. There's a decent shot.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
They all start
Or wait.
chanting in unison, TPK. TPK. Oh, wow. That's
Okay,
7.
That's a decent roll. 7, yeah.
Alright, yeah, you kill that one.
Okay. And she heals. She heals by 2, so.
ER.
Okay. So Specs has done the movement. Baldegast takes his wee little baby legs and gets. I'm assuming he takes 2 movements to get on the bridge because he couldn't take the first step.
He's
Had
so
to do a big
tiny.
leap. He's so tiny and decides to spray and pray into the tentacles.
The tentacles being these chess pieces now kind of like creeping me out because of all their soulless eyes. Anyway,
Just staring at you. He starts to spray and pray into the tentacles,
got it.
hitting 3 tentacle pieces. Because I'm assuming they only have like 1 health each or something. So
Well, yeah. Yeah. Because
you
you
hit
keep...
3 of them, miss 2 of them, so 3 die.
Alright. He gets rid of 3. Some more are popping up, but they're smaller now. They're smaller little tentacles. Little baby tentacles.
Hey, Bobman, seeing this, decides to join in the fun. Wait, where was he?
Bobman's not allowed to be fun.
He's here, and he shoots these 3.
Alright.
And he kills none. He completely misses.
Oh, good. I unlocked my camera, now I'm unsettled.
Oh, Lucio can move up here, next to IS-2, and shoot the damaged one across the room.
Okay.
Let's see, and he deals 6 damage.
Whoa. Jesus. Sorry. I fucked up my camera and now it's all my muscle memory is actively hurting me. Alright, so the one with 5 damage on it takes 6 more.
Yep.
The big dead.
Big good.
What did I do to unlock this camera and how do I lock it again? Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Anybody else moving or are you all done?
No. Neferata takes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 second. 5 steps. Goes by one of the 2 cannons, and then proceeds to get freaked out at the grenades looking at her, and shoots. Neferata's right. Specs is the one that's shot before. Neferata's got. Who decided to give Baldergash the goddamn assault rifle? Neferata shoots with her pistol. This guy.
I see.
And rolls solid blanks. Shoots all around him, and then proceeds to get severely disappointed. And I think that's unless Brick needs to move.
Solid blanks.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah. She forgot to actually reload the pistol, so it was just blasting away nothing with nothing coming out.
Oh, yeah. It's making little like phaser sounds, like if you were a kid and you got like a space gun, like pew 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 pew, but it's not actually shooting anything.
It's even better. It's Specs doing the sound effects just to mess with us.
Specs is a fucking troll.
And he just fires randomly at one of them.
Okay.
Just say the one closest to him.
6. Go with this one. This one takes 6 damage. Still alive, but damaged.
That's all I can do.
How did I fuck this up that bad? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess this is my life now. I just have to get used to it. Is that all of you?
That is me.
I think so.
Grenades time? It's grenades time. Whee! Grenades! That one's gonna get to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one will also get to you, and this one won't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's gonna end up here. So you gotta do these one at a time. Grenades. First, grenade guy's gonna jump in and hurt IS2 Lucio. Ooh, but Neferata's there too. I didn't see her. Okay, well, it's gonna be Lucio and Neferata then. All right.
Okay, so it like slams right down in the middle of us.
Yeah, Lucio and Neferata.
Belly flops in.
Both of you take... Where does that land? 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 6 damage to both of you from grenades.
Lucio's a 1 HP.
Neferata's down.
That is very lucky, because the next... Oop, sorry. I deleted Neferata, the bear. I'll get her back.
Oh!
But...
She's not dead yet!
Yeah. That is very, very lucky, because...
Yes.
The other guy is attacking Lucio and IS2, and Lucio has 1 health, so he can take infinite damage and go down as long as he doesn't take extra damage. Ah, giant damage.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay,
Very good.
so Lucio and IS2 both take 4 from the grenades.
Okay, Lucio is dead. And IS2 set took 4. She has 6 health. She had 2 damage, so she is also dead.
All right.
So I assume the other characters have to be next to someone if they're reviving them, right?
Yeah, Neferata's special that she can do it from far away.
Okay.
But everyone in the room is down. But you have 2 assault rifles. You have Specs, Maline, and Brick, all to kill 1 guy. So, I think you're going to be okay. He has 8 health.
Okay. Specs, feeling sorry for what he did to Neferata, proceeds to run up, and instead of shooting, he helps her up. And these models are too... Jesus Christ.
A giant football fan appears.
Gary's back!
Gary! God of all men!
So can I like recruit new recruits at the end of this one, or do I just get a new gun? Okay, so I know who I'm getting back.
All right.
Gary's coming back. So Specs isn't downed, helps Neferata up, and then Neferata runs runs in front of Lucio and ISP and free revives them.
Okay.
And then shoots the grenade guy in his pulsating red pulsing stomach, which is clearly a critical point, and rolls for 4 points. You remember to reload.
All right.
We
4
need
damage.
a sniper rifle to finish it.
Go, sniper, go. So if you right click, you can just roll that, by the way. You don't need to drag it with you. 11!
Ooh, 11.
Blows him away. Blows him away. You have cleared out the armory successfully, except for whatever the fuck is in the coolant, but that's the engineer's problem.
What about these two? What happens to them?
That's the temp's problem. The temp can deal with whatever's in the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. I mean, they just would have gotten attacked and then picked up. That doesn't matter. The only casualty in the long run was our dear friend Garibald.
Gigantic Gary.
Gigantic Gary. So, you guys have completed the mission in the armory. There are a couple things to do. each of you gets 3 gold to spend on your squad. The next person to play in your stead will get to use that squad. And each of you gets 1 free gun upgrade that you can spend on any of your people, but not 1 per person. It's like Deadly Bunnies gets 1 gun for any of his soldiers. Zep gets 1 gun.
So I use our elite cloning technology to bring back the football hooligan temp Gary.
All right.
And I give him the free gun of the shotgun.
Oh, so Gary's back and he gets a shotgun.
So that he can punch people in the face even harder.
I see. So Bunny still has 2 gold to spend on stuff.
One thing, if we get I get the gun upgrade, the machine gun, for example, for Lucio, can I give his assault rifle to someone else?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Let's see.
I took YouTube chat over to the Photoshop so they can see what the guns cost and stuff.
Yeah, let me bring up whatever the shotgun gives. Shotgun, 10 dice, 2 range. Okay.
Gee. Pretty much a melee weapon.
Exactly. Like,
I think
Gary
I will
has...
give IS-2 the heavy machine gun.
You're giving IS-2 the heavy machine gun?
Yep.
Okay.
So I have
I'm
2
not
gold.
sure what I'm gonna spend my gold on.
Okay. I buy, with my 2 left gold, I buy Brick. And he has a pistol.
Alright.
I'm going to make the story that he's Gary's younger brother, and after Gary's valiant job, he managed to get him onto the team through good word of mouth.
We love Gary in this house.
Oh, and I think I will buy Ballin the Angry.
Oh, that's just a space dwarf. You've immediately turned Deadly Bunnies against you.
Okay, yep. So whoever's going against, you have to make sure you shoot Bolin in the back with Gary.
Well, the thing is, if you get him to 0 HP, he keeps fighting.
Yeah.
How does this one actually die? How does it work?
If he gets hit again after hitting 0.
Oh, okay.
So it's just he's quote unquote down, but he can still move around and do stuff. It's just someone's gonna have to...
okay. So when he's down, he can still do actions, basically.
Yeah, someone's just gonna have to pat him on the back and tell him it's okay at some point, or he's gonna die.
I spawn a model in, because I can't see any of the ones on the ground.
And the machine gun that, the assault rifle that was in the hands of IS-2 before she got the machine gun, the assault rifle goes to Bolin. And Bobman's, he's gonna keep his pistol.
Okay. The Angry and bought Ballin. Okay.
Well,
So
can you spawn in a Chaos Berserker? If you have that.
This one.
I have one on the field. You couldn't see it last time. IS-2 used to
No.
be Chaos Berserker.
I can't. Like they're all just white dots. Obviously, because
know.
I could see the ones you spawned in again, though, right? So
Oh, maybe. Sorry, what was that? Zep?
Chaos Berserker. Oh wait, sorry.
I heard you.
Do I have
Thanks.
for this one, or do I not?
Do you what or not?
Do I have enough money to buy this person? Yeah.
Oh, they cost 5. You have 3 monies.
No, 3.
Oh, hey, I can see him now.
You can see those?
Yeah.
oh.
Sorry about that. So yes, you have 3 money to spend, either on weapons or people. And I think Stream has gotten enough of the Photoshop, so I'll bring him back here.
I guess I'll buy this person,
This one looks like a Ballin the Angry.
and I'll give them a sniper rifle.
Oh yeah, you're free. Okay, so Liara, the free person, gets a sniper rifle right away. As soon as you recruit her, you're like, "Here's this kid. Get on the front line." Okay.
See that's some fast-paced recruitment right there.
Yeah, and there's now that one squad has 2 snipers.
Oh. I can't see the chaos stuff. I don't know why. Oh well. See the scout marines, so I'll work with them.
Weird.
I don't know. It's weird. Like some of the models I can see, some of the models I can't. I just see like the white balls, but I can't interact.
Yeah,
with
we have the same problem. The chaos stuff doesn't show for
Yeah.
No. Maybe because I don't have like a pack installed or something. I don't know.
It could be that, but like other mods, I mean, everything on this table is from mods, so it's weird that some work and some don't. But we've run into that problem before, so it's not shocking.
Yeah, last time it was the tanks.
Yeah. Well, I'll work on that. For now, to end the session, you have one last decision, and it's where the next group gets to fucking go. So,
Okay. Look.
oh no. So as the team finishes up,
Just fucking broke the game.
Hey, who pressed that button?
Fucking
was worth
Zet
it.
did.
So as you guys are leaving the armory with your fresh new weapons, you got a few recruits along the way, you're ready to go. You get your orders from the captain. First you've heard from him since the whole ship death has started. And calls you up and he's like, gentlemen, we have several problems. Ship's dying. I peed my pants a little bit. I have to go change. It's just a bad time to be alive. But we could really use you in either the cafeteria or the med bay. Now, the med bay, the doctors are all like, oh, we can't heal people if there's aliens all over the operating table. Ooh, dead doctors treat no patients. That's kind of crazy, but whatever. I guess you could go do that. Or at the cafeteria, there's like a shitload of aliens, so I guess if you kill enough of them, maybe it'll be easier. Maybe there'll be less aliens in the next encounters. I don't know, man.
I vote for the cafeteria because Gary and Brick stored their hidden stash of I don't know. Fuck, I'm trying to think of a brand. Moonshine that they made themselves on the alien planets, so they must go and retrieve that. So I'm saying cafeteria.
Okay.
Screw
Yes,
everyone
Sue
else, but we gotta
is
get the moonshine.
extremely hungry, so she agrees, and the rest have no option but to follow.
Yeah, no, Gary led the way, and
Cafeteria, so
brilliant.
have fun in the cafe.
We go into the cafeteria, and you gotta at some point make a hidden objective for Gary and Brick to get their moonshine.
All right. Got it. I'll write that on the Photoshop. Need moonshine. Oh no, not on the Photoshop. I messed it up. I broke it. Okay, I'll write it in my Word doc. They need moonshine. Cafeteria needs moonshine. All right, done and done. Get out of here, you shenanigans. Get out of here. Done dealing with all of you people. All of you.
We've been booted.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I
Felt
left.
like I felt like I added.
Getting super close on my face. It was just like, ah.
Well, I guess I did deserve being booted after the.
You flip the table.
You know, I felt like I added so much to the team and to the personality of the characters.
You did great.
I have to be honest, this is the first time I played something of this sort, so I was a bit like, what do I do?
Well, you did fine. All right, I'm gonna get going. We played for 2 hours. You guys beat the armory. The next session will be tomorrow night, which would be North American time, so 1 a.m. for Deadly Bunnies. And I think we had Way, Jeremy, maybe Coops if we can get Coops. Somebody else messaged me. Too many filthy North Americans
Oh,
around
wait.
here.
Okay, if we get Way, inform me so I can give him a script, some keynote points he's got to mention.
All right.
Oh god, I'm worried now.
Who
That was
else?
good.
Other
That was
filthy Americans. Bobman maybe. But regardless. Thanks again for playing, and thank to the stream people for hanging around. Goodbye forever. I'm shutting down the YouTube channel, deleting it.
No, jeez, that's a bit extreme.
Yep.
I
He deletes it and creates it again every stream.